We are under the lights this evening as we get you set for another edition of Baseball on the Show. Tonight, an intriguing matchup between the Boston Red Sox and the Atlanta Braves. Braves baseball next. Felix Hernandez will be on the bump for Game 2 of the series. What do you have for us on him, Danny?
One of the things that jumps out if you look at that stat sheet, a very high whip coming into this start. One of the things he's going to have to do a much better job, keep traffic off the bases, keep the walks down, try to limit the amount of hits. He's had a rough go of that so far this year. Let's see if he can turn it around tonight for Boston.
So here's Michael Chavis now, and we are set for baseball here this evening. And he'll start the inning with a pitch that misses off the plate. It's ball one. Now, boys, these Braves, as they take the field here tonight, they've been in a nice little groove, winning 3 of their last 4 games.
Yeah, Matty, they've been playing some quality baseball. The first 4 games of this homestand, they've taken 3 out of the first 4, looking to capitalize and continue to play good ball today.
You know, Dero, this is time to get greedy. When you win 3 of the first 4, boy, if you can win 4 out of the first 5, that sets up a really nice stretch of baseball. They'd love to win this one here today and keep that roll going.
Too high, and it's 3-0. Coming down in buckets, cats and dogs, insert metaphor here, and the forecast is not showing any signs of relief.
You know, one of the big issues is player safety, and right now this field is getting sloppy wet, Matt, and I don't know how much more rain this field can take.
I know it's the first inning, but he better find his release point on that breaking stuff, or he's in for a long day.
And he lays off ball 4, and the leadoff man is on to begin the ball game.
Wow, you know he's not happy with that call. When it crossed the plate, it sure looked like a strike to me. Seemed to catch a ton of the plate. That's a tough way to give up a walk, but he's got to put it behind him now.
Here's Jackie Bradley now. Runner at first to start the inning. And, Dan, when it comes to pitching in the rain, what changes?
I think the most difficult part, Matt, is the ball gets slippery. It's hard to keep your hands dry. And if you don't have a good feel in that grip, it's hard to control where you're going to throw the ball.
As a look, now the pitch. Breaking ball below the zone. That's ball 1. And set up behind the plate is Joe McDonald as you see the rest of our umpiring crew in this one.
Hey, Joe McDonald, he's a tough guy to figure out sometimes, Dero. One inning, he'll be given that inside corner. The next inning, he doesn't give much of that inside corner. His zone fluctuates a lot.
You know, Dan, you could see some definite confusion on the face of some hitters today. Questioning in the strike zone. One pitch is a strike on the outer half. The next time it's a ball. Kind of a little cat and mouse with the umpire when you should be focused on the pitcher.
Settling in now, Rafael Devers. First chance for him here with a runner at first and 1 gone. He comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch.
0-1's the count. Ball 1.
And it's 1-1.
1-1.
And they'll go off speed here as this pitch misses. It's 2-1. Hernandez, commonly known as King Felix, of course. This is the final year of his current deal, so he'll be a free agent at season's end.
You know, Matty, I know he's in the final year of his contract, but he's playing to expectations, to be honest with you. I know he wants to turn it up a little bit, though, as he approaches the end of the season and make that salary push as he heads towards free agency again.
And Hernandez won't get him to chase this one. It's a full count now, 3-2.
I don't even think I need to look in the dugout on this one. I think it's safe to assume he's going to be running. Too good a hitter at the plate not to think he's going to put the ball in play.
Got him.
Batting 4.
Next will be the cleanup hitter, J.D. Martinez. He'll get to take his first cuts here. From the belt, kicks and deals.
Hey.
Chavis is off at first with 2 away. Now a swing and a fly ball. And it's a foul ball. From the belt, the pitch. And this one's in the dirt. And he'll rein it in as the count moves to 1-2. A runner on first with 2 away. And he missed with it up and in to even things at 2-2. Check by Hernandez. The pitch. Pitch swung on and hit in the air. Toward the line and right. Duvall is there, and he'll make the catch to retire the side. So a sharp opening inning for King Felix. And now the Braves will get their initial shot here. No score. Eduardo Rodriguez gets the ball for the Red Sox in this one. What do we need to know here, Danny?
Hey, this guy is one of the better pitchers in the league, and one stat that jumps out, take a look at that strikeout to walk ratio. That's about as good as it gets. And look for him to dominate in this one.
And that'll bring in the former top prospect, Ozzie Albies. He'll lead things off here in the
Leading
bottom
up
half of the
for the
first.
Braves, the second baseman, Ozzie
Now here's the pitch.
Albies.
Guys, this Red Sox ball club entering play here tonight. They come in not exactly setting the world on fire as they've dropped 5 of their last 8 ball games.
Yeah, guys, after the first 4 games on this road trip, they find themselves 2-2, kind of par for the course. But they got to find a way to play a little bit better today, kind of turn the tide and get it working in a positive direction.
The next 0-2. Lofted in the air out toward right center. Pilar's there. 1 out.
Batting second, the shortstop, Dansby Swanson.
Now at the plate, Dansby Swanson. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. And it's fouled away. 1 out, nobody on. On the ground to the right side. Reined in. And an off-balance throw is in time as he takes one away. Wow.
Batting third,
Not sure the
the
spin
first
throw was
baseman,
necessary there,
Freddie.
but it sure looked good.
Freeman.
Would have been questionable if he threw it away, but he put it right on the money for the out.
Coming to the plate now, Freddie Freeman looking to get on base and keep this first inning alive. Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch.
Hey, pretty aggressive
0-1.
pitch right there up in the zone. Surprised he didn't offer at it.
The windup and the 0-1. Looked like he tried to pull it there, but he swings right through the fastball. This is in the air to right. Pilar's under it, and he makes the catch for out number 3. Braves are set down 1-2-3. Still no score. Second inning coming up, and Heidi Watney has an update for us on the weather forecast.
Well, Matt, these conditions aren't really ideal for baseball right now, but I am hearing that they're expected to improve as the game progresses. The grounds crew told me between innings that the field's in good shape. They're going to continue to work on keeping it dry, but we should be in for more favorable weather later in the game.
Let's hope, Heidi, for all of our sake, that Mother Nature takes that
Leading
front
off for the
and
Red Sox,
passes it
the
through
shortstop,
without an incident.
At times, you have to stay focused, though. For me, a little dampness, a little rain, a little weather coming through might actually do the infield dirt a little good. Some guys like to keep it bone dry. I like it a little wet. Ball stays down.
2 balls and no strikes for Bogaerts. The 2-0 on the way. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Ozuna is under it. He's got it 1 away.
Batting 5th, the right fielder, number 5, Kevin Pillar.
Coming to the plate now, Kevin Pillar. And there you see his righty-lefty splits and how they've played out so far this season. First delivery to him on the way. Now a changeup from Hernandez as he gets ahead. It's 0-1. A little quick on that swing, and he finds himself behind 0-2. Still looking for our first hit in the ball game. Tries the slider to ring him up, but he lays off 1-2. Tried to hold up there. Appeal down to first, and no swing. It's ball 2. This is line to left. And that's into the outfield for a 1-out base hit.
That was actually a well-executed fastball in off the plate. Credit the offensive player. He smelled that coming, turned and burned.
And Hernandez will go to first. And a dive, but he's back in. And again a throw, keeping particularly close tabs on him. In now, Josh Ockamy. Pitch inside, the throw. Not in time as he steals second.
Well, they threw over there multiple times thinking he was going to try to swipe that bag, so they were onto him, but he just waited it out and took off when he had the chance. Nice job of base running there.
No score here as we play inning number 2. And that catches the outside edge, 1-1. And a sinker dips too low there. Into the dirt, in fact. Now the 2-1.
Ball 3. 3 balls.
Kevin Plawecki is on deck. The 3-1. Fouled off. Now the 3-2 pitch.
Don't be shocked if this pitcher tries to go a little bit further outside the zone. 3 foul balls in a row. He wants to get a swing and a miss on this next pitch.
The next 3-2. Lifted the other way out to left center. On the move is Ozuna. He makes the catch, and tagging is the runner from second. And he'll make it into third base. As on the F7, he gets in there with 2 away.
That was a nice job to track that one down in the alley because it definitely saved the run from scoring. Instead, he's only able to move up to third.
And here's the catcher, Kevin Plawecki, trying to cash in here in his first at-bat with a runner at third and 2 gone. He's set. Here it comes. He'll start him with a breaking ball. Too low that time. It's ball 1.
Man, 35 pitches with only 2 outs in the second inning. Ideally, you'd like to have 30 or less after 2 innings, so he's got some catching up to do.
Downstairs, 2 balls and no strikes. And this one's over at the knees, 2-1. No score at this point, but a 2-out hit could get a runner in from third. And a fastball, but he's losing it a bit here to 3-1 now. The 3-1. And he misses here for ball 4. Already 2 walks surrendered in his first couple of innings of work.
That walk is going to feel a little extra frustrating for this pitcher. Not only do you never really want to walk the number 8 hitter, but it's also going to let the pitcher hit this inning instead of forcing him to lead off the next one.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. He'll start him with a sinker here, but that sinks a bit too much that time. It's 1-0.
Wow, that's 40 pitches for him already. This doesn't have the makings of a start that he's going to go very deep.
Fouled away. Runners on first and third, 2 away. And he'll watch the fastball miss down low. It's 2-1.
A time to start making some quality pitches. He finds himself in a tough spot behind an account with guys on base.
Ball 3 as the sinker misses just off the black that time.
Here's the game within the game. You have a better matchup on deck. You got a 3-1 count in this situation. Don't be afraid to put him on base and attack the next guy.
On a hefty swing there, but he gets on top of it and sends a little chopper back to the mound. And the throw to first will be in time, so the Red Sox come up empty, and the inning is over. Boston strands a couple. We'll go to the bottom of the second. No score. Bottom of the inning now, and that'll bring up the always dangerous Ronald Acuna Jr.
The center fielder, Ronald Acuna.
And he gets ahead 0-1.
Well, if you could throw it for a strike consistently, a first pitch changeup is effective. Hitters are almost never looking for it.
Goodness. 0-2 now. Fastball well outside.
Hey, that 0-2 fastball wasn't even close, but I'm hit right now. I'm still sitting on that heater.
Fastball swung on and missed for the first out.
It's always nice to keep a guy that has good wheels off base, and that's just what they did right there. Big strikeout, keep that guy off the base path.
And that'll bring in Marcell Ozuna. As the first pitch to him is swung on and missed for strike 1. Comes into play here at 273. 5 homers and 22 RBIs. Now an off-speed pitch gets the outside. It's a called strike. The next 0-2 pitch to him misses outside.
As a hitter, you got to be staunch in your game plan. You know he has a nasty changeup, and you got to fight to make sure it's in the zone. That's a great take right there.
Bogarts has it, and there are two away now.
Well executed two-seamer on the outside corner that time, and that's what you'll get a lot of with that pitch. He rolled right over it.
At the plate, Charlie Culberson, and he's a guy looking to break out in a big way. Hasn't been getting the results he or his club have been hoping for. Pops this one up. Devers moving to his left, and that retires the side. Down in order go the Braves. We'll move to the third with no score. So it's back to the top of the order now, and Michael Chavis will step in at the plate.
Michael Chavis.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way.
Too high. Ball.
That was a tempting pitch to swing at right there. A big power guy like this really wants something that he can elevate and drive out of the ballpark.
Now the 1-0. A swing and a miss, strike one.
In my opinion, one of the toughest pitches in the game to square up. Just a heavy sinker with good downward action.
2-1 now to the Boston leadoff hitter. Fastball, and looks like they're pinching him a bit here. It's 3-1.
Well, that sets up a big pitch right here, Matt, because you don't want to lose the leadoff guy in a scoreless game. It's tough to work around the leadoff walk.
Now here's one hit in the air to the right side, but this is back into the seats, a foul ball. And he lays off there, ball four. So the leadoff man is on here to begin inning number 3.
Well, he gives up the walk, but that was a really good pitch. Might have been just out of the zone, but not by much. A lot of guys would have gone fishing for that pitch, so sometimes the hitter just outlasts you.
So here now is Jackie Bradley. 0 for 1 here in the early going. Here's the first pitch to him. And that's high for a ball, 1-0. Throw over to first. And he'll get dirty, but he's back in safely. The 1-0 home is offered at and missed for the first strike.
Hey, you know the pitcher right now, he's looking for that best friend, that double play ball. This is where you have to really be disciplined at the plate and make sure that you get a pitch that's above the knees that you can get in the air.
Hernandez readies the 1-1. A ball and 2 strikes now.
Pitcher's got options here. He looked a little bit out front. Might be able to rush a fastball by him.
Ground ball sent back up the middle to second for 1. On to Freeman, a double play.
Nice job on the mound to bounce back from the leadoff walk. Those are usually pretty costly, but that won't be the case this time after the 2-ball.
Striding in for Boston, Rafael Devers, looking to put the ball in play here. He went down on strikes in his first at-bat. Pitch on the way. He'll start him with a breaking ball. Too low that time. It's ball 1. Third inning, no score to this point. Pulled toward right center field. Acuna giving chase. He gets there to make the catch, and that ends the inning. Nothing doing for Boston. Home half of the third coming up. No score. So digging in now, Adam Duvall, 7, 8, and 9 to start the home third.
Not much going on offensively so far for these guys. 6 up, 6 down. We'll see if the bottom part of the lineup can get something going.
Well, the home crowd seems a little restless, so I'm sure they'd appreciate it. First delivery to him on the way. A little tardy there. No balls and a strike.
If he's able to locate that two-seamer down at the knees, he's going to get a ton of swing and miss and a ton of ground balls today.
Behind 0-2 now. And he goes up the ladder on him, but he lays off 1-2. And a changeup swung on and missed for the first out.
My man on the mound has just got great strikeout stuff working for him these days. Looking back at his last start, he racked up 9 Ks, and now he's looking like he can put up similar numbers in this one.
Here's the catcher, Travis d'Arnaud. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1. They'll start this one at 274. 4 home runs and 11 RBIs. And he fouls this one off. Braves are still looking to break into the hit column here. In front of the changeup, and he can't keep it fair. 2 strikes on him now. Two balls and 2 strikes now to the Braves catcher.
I got to count 2-2.
And he struck him out as well. So the bottom of the order providing little resistance here, and there are 2 away. So in now is the Atlanta pitcher, Felix Hernandez. First 2 men in the inning have both gone down via the punch out, so we'll see if he can fare any better. Pitch on the way.
Whoa, that's down.
The 1-0. A swing and a miss. That's the first strike.
1 strike.
Bottom of inning number 3. 0-0 our score. 1-2 now to the Braves pitcher.
Hey, this guy obviously feels he can move traffic right here. He's taking 2 big swings. He's trying to help himself.
Oh, almost caught looking to end the inning, but it's called a ball. 2-2.
Yeah, that looked like a strike, but let me tell you, when you're staring at a big 0 in the hit column, getting a call like that to go your way can feel like a big victory.
2-2. And it's fouled away. 7th pitch of the at-bat coming up. Rolled slowly down the first baseline, but a foul ball as it holds it 2-2. On the 8th pitch of the at-bat is the one that finally does it as he wears him down, and the inning is over. 3 up, 3 down, 3 strikeouts. Not too shabby. 3 innings in the books. Still no score on the show. And that'll bring up J.D. Martinez. So far, 0 for 1 with a flyout.
Almost, Matty. Almost went deep his last AB. Certainly just missed it. With this guy's big power, he's feeling pretty good at the dish. Look for him to try and get on something and drive it out of the yard this AB.
Now Hernandez will get back to work here as he jumps ahead of the leadoff man. No balls and a strike.
Quite an interesting outing up to this point as we head into the middle innings.
1-1.
He's pitching quite well, but you look at his first pitch strike percentage, less than 40%. That's going to be something he's going to need to clean up moving forward.
Now the 1-1 pitch.
Count is 2-1.
This guy's been really on point so far, but it's not getting any easier. He has to get through 4, 5, and 6 right here.
The 2-1 is swung on and missed, and that's strike 2.
Hey, this pitcher better be careful right here. My man at the plate is not trying to push something to the opposite field.
And this is swung on and missed, and the American League's leading hitter is gone on strikes, 1 away. All right, now, so time for the Braves' Road to the Show report as we see a couple of prospects who are having big-time success at the high levels of the minor leagues. Here's Xander Bogaerts now. As he'll go after the first pitch and bounce it into foul territory. Bogaerts has a history in coming through in the clutch moments, of course. It's always a little bit of a debate whether or not being clutch is actually a trait that a player possesses. But with him, there's no denying it. We've seen him deliver in big moments repeatedly throughout his career. It just seems he elevates his game somehow when the pressure is on.
Yeah, Matty, he has definitely put that debate to rest. He has absolute ice water in his veins.
1-2 to the Boston shortstop. Pitching has the upper hand early as we're scoreless in inning number 4. And he got him. Good job of making him chase a pitch for the strikeout there.
Yeah, Matt, that's the advantage of getting ahead in the count. You can really force hitters to expand their zone and protect. And when they're in that mode, getting them to go after a pitch they can't do much with becomes a lot easier.
To the plate now, Kevin Pillar. As the first pitch to him runs a bit inside for ball 1. 1 for 1 after a single his first time up. The 1-0 is taken for ball 2. No runs, just 1 hit, and no errors for the Red Sox to this point. Popped him up. Albies is there for it. He makes the play, and that'll end the inning. Down in order go the Red Sox. On to the bottom of the 4th now, still with no score.
花見さん、今晩じゃないですね。はい、そうそう。
Ozzy Albies. He starts off the inning against a guy who struck out the side last inning. How did it get to him here?
I'm not sure, Matt, that they want to stay as patient. He's been throwing a lot of strikes. They might want to start swinging a little bit earlier.
いやー、プロ野球もやっと開幕しましたね。
Here's the first pitch to him. Swing and a miss, and he's behind 0-1.
Looked like he was going to wait him out, see if he was going to come over the heart of the plate. Well, newsflash, he is, and this hitter's going to adjust his batting gloves, and he better be ready in the box.
And here's a foul tip into the catcher's glove. Moves it to 0-2 now.
This lineup is flailing right now. They're having a hard time just making contact, let alone putting the ball in play.
In under the hands with a fastball, it's 1-2.
That's a good take there on that 0-2 fastball, just missed. He must have a really good eye at the plate.
いやー、巨人がえらい調子がいいですね。なんか3連勝してますね。
And there's one away.
Now batting, the shortstop, Gansby.
横浜も昨日やっと勝ちましたけどね。
He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. Here comes the first pitch. Starts him out with a cutter, and he gets him to swing through it. 1 strike. No runs, no hits, and no errors so far for Atlanta. Well below the knees, laid off on the changeup there.
巨人にやられてましたね。
after he got jammed earlier. If you're on the mound right now, you want to try to hit that outside corner, and there's a pretty good chance you'll get him to roll over something.
Below the zone, a swing and a miss.
1 and 2.
Not close with the off-speed pitch taken for a ball. Swung on and lifted in the air to left center. Martinez has a read on it. 2 down.
The first baseman, number 5, Freddie Freeman.
Here's the first baseman, Freddie Freeman. 2 away in the inning, and Dan, it looks like this could be another 1, 2, 3 inning for him.
Yeah, he has really found a groove on the mound, and it's been impressive to watch. It'll be interesting to see how long he can keep this dominance up.
Low for ball 1.
Ball 1, no strike.
And that one misses upstairs, 2-0.
Certain guys in the lineup that you want to be really careful with. This guy right here is one of those, and you can tell he's pitching awfully cautiously.
だいぶ強なってんちゃいますかね。うわー、惜しい。もうちょいでしたね。
The center fielder, number 13, Ronald
Acuna digs in now. He gets a shot to hit here in the inning following the
でも
2-out
メジャー
single.
もまだ開幕してないんですよね。下手したら開幕もやばいんちゃうか言ってましたけどね。なかなかこう、すんなり決まらんみたいですね。
First delivery to him on the way.
Nope, that's down.
This is why pitching is so difficult. You're cruising along to give up a hit. Now you've got to lock in and get this middle part of the order done.
The 1-0 is fastball taken high for a ball.
You can see this guy's more focused at the plate right now. In that first AB, he went down on strikes.
2 balls and a strike now.
いやでも阪神ファンはこれ開幕3連敗やからかなりストレスは溜まりますね。わお、強烈。
Martinez is there and he'll make the catch to retire the side. 1 left for Atlanta through 4. Still tied, 0-0. Welcome back to Truist Park just outside Atlanta as we send it down to check in with Heidi.
Thanks, Matt. During the commercial break, I talked about the Red Sox offense with the Boston manager, and flat out, he was very pleased with the quality of their at-bats. They've already worked out 3 walks, so he feels as though that kind of willingness to let the opposition work themselves into trouble will continue to result in good things for them on the scoreboard.
Good stuff, Heidi. Thanks. All ready to go in the top of the 5th, and set to go is the rookie first baseman, Josh Ockenheimer.
いや、僕はね、阪神じゃない。僕は横浜ファンなんで。まあ、大概大阪の人って、まあ、阪神ファンが当たり前になるのはあるんですけど。
Hey, I hope that call doesn't throw him off his game right here. He's been pitching one heck of a game, and I'd hate to see the umpire get in his head right now.
横浜がめっちゃ強かった時代からファンですけどね、横浜の。大魔神佐々木がおった時代。
Lays off again, and it's 2-0.
It's never advantageous to fall behind 2-0 as a pitcher, but if you're going to do it, it's far better to do it with a guy down in the bottom of the order. Time for a challenge fastball right here, though.
3-0 now.
Not the way you'd like to start this 5th inning, falling behind 3-0 on the count. It's about time he starts throwing some strikes.
テレビつけたらいつも巨人戦やってましたからね。そうなんです。昔は 巨人ファンでしたけど、途中から横浜ファンになりましたね。テレビの中継がもうないですね、今ね。専用のああいう野球専門チャンネルとかじゃないとなかなかやってくれないですよね。
Swing and a miss, and they'll come all the way back from 3-0 to punch him out, one away.
On the mound, he's thinking, grab some pine.
あの時の横浜めっちゃ強かったですからね。マシンガン打線とか言って。
Is a big one. Some guys have success when they first get called up, but as soon as teams start figuring out how to get you out, that's when the learning process really starts.
Standing in now, Kevin Plawecki, as he'll take a look at a curveball that drops in there on the outer half. It's strike one. Tried to crush that ball, and now perhaps needs to shorten up with 2 strikes. Here's Hernandez now on 0-2. Lifted in the air out to center field. Acuña's there for it. He's got it, and there are 2 down now.
Now batting, the pitcher, Eduardo Rodriguez.
Into the box, Eduardo Rodriguez. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time.
Yeah, Matty, and it looked like a sinker in his last AB that got him to roll over. Kind of similar situation right here. Similar stuff on the mound. Look for them to try and get him to do exactly the same thing as his last AB. He's got to fight to get it elevated just a little bit more.
And this one's too far inside, ball 2.
Can't fall behind against the pitcher. Need to minimize pitch count against the easy outs, and this is certainly one of them.
A swing and a ground ball to third. Throw in time, and the side is retired. Red Sox go down 1-2-3. Halfway home, still no score. Welcome back for the bottom of the 5th. Here's Heidi Watney.
Matt, I had a chance to discuss the Braves' offense with their manager, Brian Snitker, during the commercial break. And he told me, overall, he's not happy with the at-bats they're putting together. They've only managed 1 base runner in this game, so it's easy to see why he said they haven't shown much fight today. He's hoping to see someone step up and find a way to get something going, though. This game isn't out of hand, so it remains to be seen if they can snap out of this funk and climb back into this one.
Good stuff, Heidi. Thanks.
For the Braves, the left fielder, Marcell Ozuna.
First pitch of the at-bat. Fouled off. In his career, Ozuna has collected just over 150 home runs in his big league days. Into the windup, here comes the 0-1. Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2. Now the fastball is right by him as he swings and misses for the first out of the inning. Didn't mess around much in that at-bat, Dan.
The third baseman, number 8.
Man, I really like the pitcher
Charlie
that trusts and works off his fastball. Right there, he decided he didn't need to use anything else. 3 straight heaters and go grab some bench.
At the plate, Charlie Culberson. As the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike 1. He's 0 for 1 thus far. A ball and a strike. Checks his swing, but this will be strike 2 call.
1 ball, 2 strikes to count.
To 2 balls and 2 strikes now. Fouled away. Ball 3. 3-2 now. This is skied out toward right. Chasing after it is Pilar. He gets there and makes the play for the second out of the inning.
Now batting, the right fielder, Adam Duvall.
Into the box now, Adam Duvall. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up.
Yeah, but it was a good changeup, Matty. Good arm action on that pitch. Look for him to try and stay back a little bit more. Let the ball get a little deeper. Don't be shocked if this pitcher tries to rush a heater right here.
Hey, this guy's got to be pretty proud of what he's done so far. It's never easy to pitch on the road, but to have this kind of outing in a ballpark that is notoriously known as being hitter-friendly, it's been a treat to watch.
A windup and the 0-2 pitch. A bouncer to the left side. He's got it. And the throw just does beat him at the bag, so the side is retired. Both teams battling the elements thus far, but we've got a tight game through 5. The three of us return with more Wednesday night baseball after this. So the Red Sox lineup turns over, and to the plate, Michael Chavis. He'll lead it off for the Red Sox here in their half of the 6th. Maybe getting a little jumpy in the box, so he steps out and asks for time. First pitch on its way. And here's a called strike at the knees. Don't think he liked that one too much, but it's 0-1. Now some action in the Braves bullpen as they'll stand up a right-hander to get loose. In there, and he's in control. 0-2 now.
After falling down 0-2 on the same pitch, don't be shocked if he triples up on it.
And there's a line drive base hit to left field.
Well, that's only the second hit he's given up tonight, and the first one didn't do any damage, so he's not sweating this one at all. They haven't been able to string anything together.
Stepping in now, Jackie Bradley Jr. As Hernandez is going to jump ahead of him here with strike 1. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one. Check by Hernandez. The pitch.
I got a ball, 1 strike.
Here's a swing, and oh man, way out of here. So a 2-run homer down the line in right field. Home run number 2 for him on the year, and that gives the Red Sox a 2-0 lead.
There's still some game left to be played, but that one swing could end up being a deciding factor in this one.
On his way out to the mound now is the Atlanta skipper, and his arrival is going to mark the end of the evening now for Felix Hernandez. He'll wind up lasting just 5 innings here. Didn't pitch all that poorly, yet he's gone nonetheless.
Your
Shane
attention,
Green
please.
takes over on the mound
Now
here with
pitching
nobody
for the
out in the
Braves.
6th inning.
Number 19, Shane Green.
Rafael Devers the next to bat. And then after that home run, it looks like they might be able to end this losing streak that they've been mired in.
Yeah, and a win at this level feels really good, especially when it's been a while. They're on their way if they can play well the rest of the game.
From the stretch. And he fouls this one off. No outs, nobody on. A shot to second base and handled for the first out.
Now batting, the left fielder, J.D. Martinez.
Here's J.D. Martinez. Head-to-head battles with Shane Green. 2 hits in 7 tries. First delivery to him on the way.
0-1's the count.
Still only 1 out in the inning. His eyes lit up on that one above the zone, but he comes up empty. Ball 1 as that one didn't really threaten the inside corner.
When you've got a guy that throws a good two-seam fastball, you have to be ready for him to try to run it inside and jam you. Good job to lay off that one, but I wouldn't be surprised if we see it again.
Lofted in the air out toward right center. Right fielder coming on. He's got it. A nice play there. 2 away.
The batter, number 2, shortstop, Xander Bogart.
2 men are gone now in the Boston half of the 6th, and that'll bring up the power-hitting shortstop Xander Bogaerts. From the stretch, here's the pitch. A little too much bite on the breaking ball that time as it's well off the outside. 2 out, nobody on. That's wide, 2-0.
If you've been paying attention, the guy on the mound does not want to come inside. If I'm at the plate, I'm leaning out over.
Behind on the swing that time, and it's 2-1. And this one's going to bounce up to the plate. An easy take there, and it's 3-1 now. Kevin Pillar would be next if they can keep this inning alive. Lifted in the air to straightaway center. And he'll get there in plenty of time to put this one away, and that ends the inning. Well, the Red Sox strike for 2 on the 2-run homer. Bottom of the 6th coming up. It's now 2-0 Boston. Now in the box, Travis d'Arnaud will start things out in their half of the 6th as they look to shake things up here for a lineup that, quite frankly, has been non-existent today.
No doubt about that, Matt. They've been completely overmatched to this point. 1 hit through 5 innings. I mean, what else can you say about the pitching they faced other than it's been fantastic? We'll see if that continues as we approach the later inning.
First pitch coming. Here it is.
Hey!
Pitcher wants to have a quick inning right here, capitalize on the momentum his batters have.
A 1 pitch on its way. Well hit to right, but a foul ball. Stays alive, still 0-2. Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch. Popped him up. Akami in foul ground. Looks it into his glove, and there's 1 gone.
That's exactly what they wanted out of that pitch up in the zone. They took him up the ladder, and he couldn't get up to it. So that was an easy pop-out. Well-executed pitch there.
Your attention,
Nick Markakis will move into the on-deck circle now to try to get something started here with 1 gone in the inning.
Markakis.
Now the Red Sox skipper's up out of the dugout and on his way toward the mound, and it looks as though that's going to be all for his starter here tonight. He'll wind up lasting just 1 out into the 6th inning, but he'll leave with the lead and was effective in this one.
Ladies
Josh
and
Osich
gentlemen,
is
your
out from the
attention,
bullpen
please.
now as he'll make his
Now
first
pitching for
appearance here on
Boston.
the season.
Number 35, Josh Osich.
And here's a called strike to the 36-year-old veteran. It's 0-1. Osich is among a dying breed. Those lefty specialists whose roles are changing with the new rules around reliever usage. Ball one. Bases are empty, one man out. A little behind on that swing, and now he'll try to shorten up maybe and protect the plate. Osich, 30 years of age. He was taken in the 6th round back in 2011.
Hey, nothing has been handed to this guy. Drafted in the middle rounds, and he has found his way in the big leagues. This has turned out to be a really nice pick.
Fastball, strike three called as he couldn't pull the trigger, and there are two away.
I like how he
The
worked
batter,
him backwards
number
for that
one,
strikeout there.
second baseman,
He wasn't showing the fastball early in the at-bat, but then went back-to-back once he had the hitter down in the count.
So now to the plate, Ozzie Albies. And here's a ball hit in the air. Chasing after it is Pilar. He gets there to make the catch, and that ends the inning. Braves are set down 1-2-3. They're still down. It's 2-0. A.J. Minter is on to pitch from the bullpen now to start inning number 7. All set for the start of the inning,
Leading
and
off
that'll
for the
bring
Red Sox,
forth the veteran
the right
outfielder,
fielder,
Kevin
number
Pilar.
5, Kevin Pilar.
He's ready. Here's the first offering.
No, inside.
That's a good pitch to lay off right there, that cutter inside, and that is a real tough pitch for hitters to lay off of. And a lot of times, if you do swing at that cutter in, you're going to end up with some firewood in a broken bat.
Look out for
Ball
21.
and strike. One and two now as that one's fouled off. They really bunch him up on that one as he swings and misses for the first out.
That has to make you feel really good as a pitcher, right? You're making pitches all around the zone, and then you bring that one inside. You can't do anything with it. What does it do? It just locks you up inside. You have no chance to put the ball in play.
Into the box now, Josh Ockamy. As he'll take a look at a pitch too low, it's ball one. He's 0 for 2 in the ballgame so far. Changeup stays outside and he's behind 2-0. Two and one to the Red Sox first baseman.
2-1.
And a swing and a miss. Does that look like self-defense there? It's 2-2.
Boy, that's a jam shot right there. That's as good as it gets, in my opinion. Woo, up and in.
And a changeup here, but that's taken low in the dirt for a ball.
When you're playing close games like this, base runners mean everything, so he can ill afford to start giving away free passes.
That's popped up. Coming on is Ozuna, and that'll get down for a base hit. He'll get it into second, and he is safe at second base as he legs out a double.
Now batting, the catcher, Kevin Plawecki.
At the plate now, Kevin Plawecki, as he'll take a look at ball one. Comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. Now the 1-0.
Ball. Damn.
Those were great takes right there. Those were pitches that a lot of guys normally swing at, but he took both of them and finds himself in a productive count leverage. 2-0.
Late swing on the hitter's count. Still a good count for him now, however, at 2-1. From the stretch.
Count is 3-1.
Looked like he just tried to do too much with that fastball right there. He overthrew it a little bit. That's pretty much the case when you airmail a fastball like that.
The 3-1. And that misses, ball 4. So with one out, that'll at least set up the double play possibility here that could get them out of the inning. Stepping into the box,
now
Josh Osich. He's newly entered into the ball game, so this will be his first trip to the plate here in inning number 7. From the belt, the pitch.
At the ball.
It's a great job right there to pull that one back, make the count 1-0, and get this defense on its heels a little bit. The number one thing, if you're going to be a good bunter, you have to get strikes.
Runs outside, so it goes to 2-0 now.
Hey, he threw that pitch with a purpose to get a double play. Good job to let it go by, though, as a hitter.
Too high, and it's 3-0.
It's amazing how guys can lose focus sometimes when the weaker hitters come up, especially the pitchers. You got to stay on the attack and minimize pitches and get these guys out in a hurry.
3-1.
3-1 with 2 on, and this is where you got to be geared up for something to drive. I don't think you can just groove him one right here. You still have to try to make a competitive pitch.
That's in there, and it'll run the count to full 3-2. Full count still. Here's the 3-2. And he misses here, ball 4. And somehow he manages to walk his opposite number. Wow.
Oh, that's a walk that could really change the complexion of the game. With the bases loaded, if he gives up a base hit right here, it could get real ugly.
So bases are loaded. Nowhere to put him with one away. And Michael Chavis will step in at the plate. Set and the pitch. The 0-1. Skied in the air to straightaway left. Ozuna is under it. Makes the catch, but the runner from third breaks for home. And he'll make it in to score. It's a sac fly and an RBI, and it's now a 3-0 ball game.
Obviously, he's hoping for more up there with the bases loaded, but you can't be too upset with a sac fly.
Jackie Bradley Jr. will stand in again as we flash you back to the middle innings here. This was a big blow, a 2-run home run that really got his guys going. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Two men are on with 2 men out. And it's fouled away. And he popped him up. Back into foul territory behind first. But this will land untouched. The 0-2 once more. Oh, trying to check his swing there as this is hit to the left side. Barehanded on the move. Hey now. Red Sox settle for just the one.
For the
Seventh inning stretch time here at the ballpark. It's the Red Sox 3 and the Braves nothing. Ready to go for the last half of the inning. That brings up the former #1 overall pick, Dansby Swanson.
Starting to run out of time. They haven't been able to score any runs as we're moving late into this one. A perfect time for this leadoff guy to try to get on base and ignite a rally.
He comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. And a good fastball there, but this just misses the zone for ball one. Now a fastball for a called strike. It's 1-1.
Someone on this offense needs to take it upon themselves to have a quality AB and start the line moving again.
Now a ball pulled hard but fouled off to the left. Ripped down the line. And a reach to his backhand, but he can't come up with it, and the leadoff man's aboard. Throw into second, but it won't be in time, and it's a leadoff double.
As we look again at that double here, you can see that he was thinking too right out of the box. Smashed it down the line, and that was some great hustle to beat the throw to second to earn himself a double.
So next up will be Freddie Freeman, as he'll take strike one on the inside corner. Against left-handed pitching so far this season, Freeman carries a batting line a little over the 260 mark. Oh, and a good tight slider there, and he's in command, 0-2. So back-to-back sliders for strikes. Does he come back with yet another?
Hey, not normally a good plan to throw 3 consecutive sliders in a row. This guy's slider is so good, I think he might throw it again.
Fouled off. A runner at second, nobody out. Lined hard toward right center. And that's into the gap and should be extra bases. And this one scoots all the way to the wall. And that'll put him on the board as it's now a 3-1 contest.
Back-to-back doubles now, and that's a great way to get an inning going. The leadoff man shows him how it's done, and he comes right behind him following suit. Lacing a double of his own could be a big inning if this continues.
Now time is called as both guys in the bullpen are ready to go. And here's Ronald Acuna Jr. now, as he'll take a look at a high strike that time. It's 0-1. No hits to this point. And a cut fastball, but this bounces near the plate for a ball.
Every ball club has that spark plug guy, and this is the guy right here. He usually ignites a lot of productive innings.
Fastball well outside.
Hey, the bullpen needs to step up in this situation. I got to believe the manager was hoping for way more than this.
Swing and a line drive, but a foul ball. And this is swung on and missed, and boy, they took care of a key man there. One away.
Well, it's been a rough series for him at the plate so far. That's 4 strikeouts in the first 2 games, so this pitching staff clearly has him figured out.
Here's Marcell Ozuna, as he'll take a look at a strike on the outside corner. It's 0-1. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. Chased out of the zone there, and he's down 2 strikes.
That's just too much velocity upstairs to get good wood on it. It's going to have to lower his sights.
Lifted down the line in left. And that will end up a foul ball. The next 0-2. One out and a runner on second base. And another foul ball. Here it comes on 0-2.
1-1.
Boy, that's one of the toughest pitches to lay off. A hard breaking ball at the back foot. Tough take on a terrific pitch.
2-2 to Marcell Ozuna.
These are the great matchups that happen throughout the course of the game. I don't think as a pitcher you can give in right here. He's a great hitter at the plate. He knows it. You know it. Keep executing. Maybe get him to roll something over.
Down the left field line and deep. And no one can get there. It's a foul ball. Ready with another 2-2. Swing and a miss, and they'll dodge a major bullet that time. 2 away.
That was a good job there of using the batter's
third baseman,
aggressiveness
number 8.
against him. He was putting up a good fight and fouling a lot of balls off. So as a pitcher, it's a great idea to expand the zone even more and make the hitter really chase after something that's even hard to foul off.
Your
Ryan
attention,
Brazier
please.
takes over pitching
Now
duties,
pitching
looking to
for
get that
Boston.
final out now
Number
here in this
70,
7th inning.
Ryan Brazier.
To the plate now, Charlie Culberson, as he'll cut on and miss at a good slider at the knees for strike 1. 0 for 2 for him to this point. And he misses with it 1-1.
Tough spot to hit here as a hitter. You have a base open, so you have to almost be trying to think like the pitcher. Is he going to try to pitch around me, or is he going to come in the strike zone?
Now a swing and a chopper foul right at home plate. Working for the punch out and the offering. A swing and a miss as he chased with 2 strikes, and that will retire the side. 1 for the Braves on the Freddie Freeman double. We'll march on to the 8th. It's the Red Sox 3 and the Braves 1. Mark Melanson has been summoned from the bullpen as he'll do so to start the 8th. Riding into the box,
Leading off
Rafael
for the
Devers.
Red Sox.
He's hitless in
The third
3
baseman,
at-bats to this point.
Rafael Devers.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Well out in front of the breaking ball there for a strike.
They've done a real nice job keeping this guy into wraps in this one. No hits for him so far, and what stands out to me is they're going right after him. They're not pitching him like they're afraid he's going to do any damage.
A bouncer up the middle. And into center field, a base hit. So early trouble here to start the 8th inning.
Dan, count goes out the window with this batter right here. It doesn't matter if it's 0-2, 2-0. He's locked.
The left
He
fielder.
has great bat-to-ball skills. There are some guys that just have a knack, D-Row, of being able to get the barrel of the ball, and this is one of those guys.
So a runner at first now with nobody out. And that'll bring up the dangerous bat of J.D. Martinez. He's set. Here it comes. Here's a late swing and a miss, strike 2.
Hey, watch out. This hitter's got one thing on his mind.
And he turns this one around high and deep to center field. He settles under it and makes the catch in the deepest confine of the ballpark.
The batter, number 2, shortstop, Xander Bogart.
So a runner at first now with one away, and that'll bring up the shortstop and one of the better two-strike hitters in baseball, Xander Bogaerts. From the stretch. Melanson is a reliever known for forcing contact. Not a huge strikeout guy most of the time, but he also doesn't issue a lot of free passes either.
There's a couple of keys to being a good reliever. One, if you have great stuff and you strike everybody out, or like this guy, not afraid to throw the ball in the strike zone. He has good stuff, not great stuff. He's not afraid to let his defense help him out and make some plays.
Swing and a miss on the cut fastball, 1-2.
That's exactly the pitch you don't want to be chasing in these situations. He's going to keep that ball down below the hollow of the knee, try and get you to ground into a double play. You have to set your sights at least belt high.
While the throw pulls him off the bag.
Well, I know what he was thinking there. The pitch before was way out of the zone, and he was hacking. So the pitcher says, hey, if he's going to swing at that, how about this? Solid strategy, except this time it didn't work out, and it's a wild pitch.
On to Freeman at first, and there are two away now.
The batter.
So a runner at second, two down now, and that'll bring up a man who's a human highlight reel defensively, Kevin Pillar. Trying to keep the deficit right where it is, the pitch. Eighth inning of this low-scoring affair. 3-1 our score. Swing and a liner. And that gets down and ought to be good for extra bases. He pulls into second safely, as also on the play a run comes across to score.
The first baseman, Josh.
Hey, D-Row, that's a big RBI right there to stretch this lead to 3. Takes a lot of pressure off your pitcher going into the bottom part of the inning.
Yeah, Dan, no doubt. As an offense, all you're trying to do is put your pitchers in positions to be successful. Giving them that 3-run cushion has to make you feel good.
Standing in now, Josh Ackerman. That's in there. Base hit.
Hey, sometimes you need a little bit of luck, too, as a pitcher. This ball absolutely scorched. Actually hit so hard that it wasn't able to drive a run in.
Yeah, I'm actually surprised. I know that ball was hit on the line. Surprised the third base coach held him with 2 outs.
In now, Kevin Plawecki. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1. It was a walk in his last trip. Oh, pretty healthy pack that time. It's 1-1. Runners at the corners, 2 men out. Taken off the outside as the breaking ball couldn't catch the corner.
His pitch count is getting up there in the inning now. He needs to get this frame over with sooner than later, so forcing contact and getting the defense involved is probably the best thing he can do.
3-1 to him now.
I got 3-1. 3 balls, 1 strike.
Hoping to limit the damage, here's the pitch. Now here's a shot out to right center field. 1 run is scored. Here's a second runner around third. He'll score easily as they push the lead to 5 now.
And you know, this run might be the one that seals this thing for good. A 3-run deficit is tough enough to overcome, but a 5-run deficit feels like it might just be a little bit too much. They don't have many outs left to work with.
Your attention, please.
Enters the ball game out
Now
of the pen, looking for the final out here in the top
number
of inning number 8.
Jared O'Day. Ladies
Andrew
and gentlemen,
Benintendi
your
looks to
attention,
provide a
please.
little two-out thunder
He's hitting
off the
for
bench
Boston.
as he'll hit with a runner
Number
at second
16.
and 2 away.
Andrew Benintendi.
Oh, and he just blows the fastball by him for strike one. He's ready. Here's the 0-1. Three runs already home here. And he strikes him out here, so he's able to stop the bleeding a bit as this side is retired. So 3 runs on 4 hits, no errors, and a man left on. Not too many more shots left. Home half of the 8th coming up. It's the Red Sox 6 and the Braves 1. Kyle Hart will come on in relief as he'll make his 2nd appearance of the season so far. Bottom of inning number 8 set to go. Coming forward, the veteran outfielder, Adam Duvall.
It doesn't look very promising so far in this one as we move into the later innings. Down by a bundle, it's time to get some base runners and hopefully a long ball to get them back into this one.
Your attention, please.
Is into the ball
Now
game as a defensive
shortstop.
replacement. He'll be
Number
the new
30.
shortstop here.
Lynn.
And this catches the zone as well. It's 0-2 now. And a fastball swung on and missed as they set him down for the 2nd time here tonight.
Anytime a pitcher locates a fastball on the inside corner,
Now
it's
batting.
going to be a tough
The
pitch to
catcher.
hit. That one was
Grab
spot
it.
on, and he had no answer for it.
At the plate, Travis d'Arnaud, as he lines it hard to the right side but out of play. He's 0 for 2 in the ballgame so far. That's taken. Now it's 0-2. Did a good job to shorten up and protect the plate, and he'll have another shot at it here. 1 out, nobody on. In the air out to straightaway left. On the move is Martinez. And he tracks it down. A nice running play to record the 2nd out.
The pitcher.
Ender
Your attention,
Inciarte
please.
will get the call
His
to
hitting
pinch
for the
hit here
Braves.
as we'll see what he can do
Number
with 2
11.
out and the base is empty.
Ender Inciarte.
In there, and it's 0-1. Grounder down the line at 3rd, but this will wind up a foul ball, strike 2. Here's the 0-2. Fouled away. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. And he gets him to pop it up on the right side of the infield. And 8 innings have come and gone now as the inning is over. Down in order go the Braves. The lead remains 5. It's 6-1.
Ladies
Will
and gentlemen,
Smith Enters the game from the pen, and because this is a non-save situation, it's evident that they're just trying to get him some work after having not thrown in several days.
Yeah, this is all about just getting him some work, guys. He hasn't had a chance to come in and close the game out for several days now, so they're just hoping they can keep him sharp and give him the chance to pitch in a real game situation here.
First pitch coming, here it is. Ninth inning underway now as the first pitch is taken for a cold strike. Here comes the 0-1. A swinging strike, and now it's 0-2.
88 on a changeup? I remember when an 88-mile-an-hour fastball wasn't all that bad. Man, the game's changing.
Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Here's a slider. Strike three called, and that'll be the first out of the inning.
Yeah, as they say, there's a hole in his swing in that location, so a good job there of exploiting that. That can be real hard for some guys to overcome when teams start figuring out what locations you just can't handle.
Into the box, Jackie Bradley Jr. As he'll take a look at a slider here that misses for ball one. He comes into this appearance in the midst of a 1-for-4 day.
ケンさんおはようございます。今日はね、打線がちょっと噛み合って感じですね。
And he fouls this one off. The 1-1 is strike two swinging.
1 and 2.
The 1-2 pulled toward right center field. Acuna giving chase. He tracks it down and makes the play to record the second out.
Now batting, third baseman, Rafael Devers.
Now at the plate, Rafael Devers. He singled his last time up.
Mm, いい感じですね。
First delivery to him on the way. Now the 1-0 misses, ball two.
No strike.
This is a spot you really don't want to be in with a great hitter like that. You can't just lay one in there, but you also don't want to run the count to 3-0.
That's ball
three as he misses low with it here.
If you're at the plate right now, you have to realize who's on deck. I guarantee you something's over the heart of the plate. You have to be able to see the zone right here.
And this one misses high for ball four, and they have themselves a two-out base runner.
It was obvious when the count ran to 2-0 that they were not going to give this guy anything to hit. Sometimes you have to pick your battles, and they're going to try their luck with the next hitter.
So here's the cleanup hitter, J.D. Martinez. He flew out in his last at-bat.
ほんまは変えたいとこなんですけど、まあ勝ってるからこのまま行きましょうか。
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Swung on and missed. It's 0-1.
This is where you step back, adjust the batting gloves, and take a deep breath. You have to slow the moment down. I know you want to be a hero, but that pitch right there, a great executed changeup.
おったー。
And everybody's just going to sit back and watch that one fly. A no doubt home run.
さすがやっぱ4番ですな。
It's a two-run shot to straightaway left, number 14 on the season, as this is now a 7-run ball game.
気持ちのいい音でしたね。
There are certain guys in every lineup that you do not want to beat you. And this guy right now is swinging the bat so well, I'm not giving him a chance to do anything. He's too hot right now.
さらにこう追加点はでかいですね。完璧でしたね。
Now batting, the shortstop, Zue Lin.
At the plate now, Zue Lin, as he will look at a first pitch fastball for ball one.
ズーウェイさんを途中から出してますよ。ボガーツさんちょっと変えてね。ボガーツさんもね、打つんすよ。シーランも一つね。
Is taken strike one.
結構ポロリくるから。
Two out, nobody on. Couldn't lay off that time, and it's 1 and 2.
1 and 2.
Just hung in there on that one. He'll try again, 1-2. That's lifted the other way out to left. Ozuna is under it. No trouble with this one, and the inning is over.
打たへんかったし、
Well, the Red Sox strike for
シリ
two
が
on
頼
the
りがな
two-run
いとこ
homer.
があるからね。
Last chance coming up here for the
ついでに
Braves.
変えま
It's
した
the
けど
Red
ね。
Sox 8 and the Braves 1.
あれで守備がね、普通にできたらいいんですけど、結構エラーが多いから。
Now at the plate, Ozzy Albies starting things for his side in
Leading
the
up
ninth
for the
as they
Braves,
face the
the
improbable
second baseman,
odds of trying to come
Ozzy
back in this one.
Yeah, not a
Albies.
lot of hope for them at this point. These guys know these bats still count, at least for their own stats. You can't mill in your chances as a professional.
Ball, that's off the plate.
Ball one.
ものでもハートってピッチャーもなんか体型がセールさんに似てるんですよね、細くてね。
Hit in the air out to right. Pilar is there, and he's got that all-important first out here to start the ninth.
The batter, number 7,
カ
shortstop,
イル・ハートさんっていうんで
Gansby.
すね。
Stepping up
Swanson.
now, Dansby Swanson. He hit a two-bagger and later scored in his previous plate appearance.
Yeah, he did a great job to go down and get that one his last at bat. But I got to think they're going to pitch him up, maybe elevate something in the zone. Interested to see how he approaches this next AB.
Taken, but that catches the inside part of the plate. Bases are empty, one man out. Here's a fastball that crowds him a bit, and it's 1-1. And now a pitch on the way.
That's ball
And that
two.
misses 2-1.
Well, those were a couple of close pitches right there in the inner part of the zone.
ちょうど
Hitters will
3
tell
上
you,
から上げて
pitches
き
in
た
that location are tough to do anything with.
On to first, and that means the Braves are now down to their final out.
The first baseman, number 5, Freddie Freeman.
So striding in,
なん
Freddie
とか
Freeman. So far,
フ
2
リ
for
ーマン
3
さ
in
んも
this
今
one.
日でも2安打してるんですよね。
From the stretch. And this ball swung on and hit to center field.
あっさ
And
り
this
打って
should
く
do
れ
it.
ましたね。
And he'll put
有
this one
料法。
away. And the Red Sox are going to get out of here with a split in this
これ
brief
で
two-game
初
series
戦の
as
借り
this
を
ball
返し
game
ま
is
したね。
over.
Wow, they were banging on all cylinders from the leadoff man to the number 9 guy, the order. They absolutely cruised to a 7-run victory. If it were only always
い
that easy,
や
right?
ー、今回はほん
8-1
ま
is the
に
final
投打が良
tonight.
かった
The
です
Boston
ね。
Red Sox rode an important 6th inning to victory in this one. Eduardo Rodriguez with his 4th win this season as he
監督
allows
も
only
アンチャ
one
ー
hit
い
in 5+ innings in this one. So that's a wrap here tonight. For Mark DeRosa, Dan Plezak, and Heidi Watney, this is Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, find us on Twitter at MLB The Show.
The final line score for our ball game tonight.
こ
For the
のでも
victorious
先制
Boston
の
Red
ね、
Sox, 8 runs,
ツーラ
none
ンが良
hits,
かったですね。
no errors. They left 6 men on base.
ブラッドリー・ジュニアさんが。
For Atlanta, 1 run on 3 hits, no errors. They left 2 men on base. Time of the ball game, 3 hours and
さら
14
に
minutes.
犠牲フライで1点追加で。
Ladies and gentlemen, on behalf of the Braves and everyone at Truist Park, we'd like to
これも
thank
ちょ
you
っと
for
タイミング
attending
がね、
and remind you to
いや
please
さして。
drive home safely. Thank you.
その裏にフリーマンさんにタイムに打たれたんですよね。ちょっと嫌な感じやったんですけど。その後にまた追加点が入ったんで、これでだいぶ楽になりましたね。でここでまたダメ押しの2点タイムリーが。で、最後は4番の一振りですね。これでもう決定的でしたね。いい感じでいけましたね。ヒットも3本で抑えてましたからね。めっちゃ気持ちがいいですね、やっぱね。これで4勝4敗ですね。まあでも首位のブレーブスを倒したのは良かったですね、やっぱ。次が久しぶりのレンジャーズですね。新しい球場で対戦ですね。4連戦ですね。これで、この差はやっぱ変わってないですね。2ゲームのまま。なかなかこのレイズが下がらんからね。まあ、ヤンキースもなんとか 1.5 で追っかけてるんで。アストロズも独走ですね。レンジャーズ4位ですね。よっしょ、さあ、終わりましょうか。はーい。ではではでは。